December 30th, 2021 trade recap. This is the day session, and I'll just go ahead and start right here. We don't know what the low is. We don't know what the high is at this point. We just have to let the market start moving. And I didn't trade in the morning. I took a quick scalp later morning. I'll show you that. But we're looking for reversals, long-side reversals. And so here you get a wave up and a wave down. This could start to look like maybe some exhaustion acceleration here. This candle almost fully retraces that one. So that's a good sign. We might be reversing, or market might be reversing. In terms of looking at volume here on Thinkorswim, you can see that this volume, this teal blue candle in the background, that represents 4,124 on the volume. And to document waves, what I do is I try and find the low of the day, and we just have to assume that here price is reversing, but we need confirmation. We typically need a pullback and then a move up. So let's start counting waves. So wave 1 is at a bottom, wave 1 top. So price has gone up, it's pulled back. In order to be a wave 2, find your high. I typically like to use not the high but the close, and I'm looking for a candle that's fully underneath the high. So this particular green candle right here, the high of this candle is fully below the low of this candle, and if you just go body to body, then it's definitely under. And then you're looking for your wave 2 move up. Here we have a top, we have a pullback, but this one, the two candles are overlapping. And so technically, if you're using body to body, that would be a pullback. If you're using candle low to candle high, it is not a pullback. And then here I've denoted wave 2. You get a push up, you get a fully engulfing. This is a good sign for a short-term wave pullback. So this would be our high candle, and then we get candles that are fully underneath this candle, this high. So this one is fully underneath, this is fully underneath, and then we get to start to move up. So this is wave 2 end, wave 3 begin. We don't know if the market's going to move higher. So that's how I count waves. Go ahead and show you my trades. Like I said, I had a busy morning. I was able to stop by the computer right around this time, and the NASDAQ had made a pretty big pullback, 40-something point pullback. Started to see some buying on these candles on the footprint chart. Got long, 3 contracts around 22, dumped one out, closed one out at 27, and actually 2 at 27, another one at 28. That was just a quick scalp because I didn't want to get stuck in a trade yesterday. The better sell is simply looking left, and here you have support, support, support. This should become resistance, and here you see resistance, and then here you see some more resistance as it pushes into this period of consolidation right here. If you look at the footprint chart, show you the buying for this time frame. So price is coming down, you get a pear-shaped candle here, buying on the bottom, more buying than selling, more active buying, more buying here, and you get another beautiful pear-shaped candle outside the lower Bollinger Band. Typically you want to see price stabilize at this point, not drop more than a few points below, typically 4 points. And so this is where I was buying right around in here and selling in here. Better sell is to look for your low volume area. That could be the previous support and resistance zone, and you can also do this by looking for low volume. So this area is low volume. Just think of these candles turned vertically. Think of Tetris. This volume, these blocks need to be filled in. So we scroll right, we see getting close to filling this zone in. Bollinger Band, lower Bollinger Band here is moving up. Upper Bollinger Band here is coming down. We're getting compression. We expect to squeeze. We get a push into this low volume zone. We don't quite completely fill it. Pull back, pull back. So stabilization in price here, looking good. Okay, now we get a unique buy signal down in here. Normally I don't buy inside Bollinger Bands. However, this is definitely a good signal and you should expect to move up. And here you get to move up and you get to push through that low volume zone, and you can see selling outside the upper Bollinger Band here. I took, oops, sorry, cat sat on the keyboard. I'll fix this for you. I just took a few points, as all of you saw, because I didn't want to sit in front of my computer, stay in the trade. So this would have been a target to actually sell into. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year. See you next year.